What up, people? It is Animate here. Review portion for episodes 30 through 31 of Fairy Tail. Now, this episode we got a bit more information on the antagonists for this arc, and they are called the Legion Platoon, something like that. And miraculously enough, I was kind of correct on when I saw the last reactions of episodes 28 to 28, 128 through 129. Toward the end of 129, I said that the people that were going up to the front doorstep of the Fairy Tail Hall HQ, I said they look like people from Edalus because I noticed the chick with the funky face reminded me of Coco. That's what I thought the moment I saw her. I'm like, wait a minute, she looks like the chick from Edalus. But it turns out they were actually the Earthland versions of the Edalus counterparts, and they're apparently the main. I'm guessing they're the main threat. There could be a bigger threat on the horizon, but I also figured out that their magic is not completely the same as the ones prior to Edalus. Definitely, infinitely, a much more powerful. That because they don't need to worry about their magic being nerfed or their magic being limited due to the unfortunate magic energy shrouding Edalus. But since here in Earthland, magic is practically limitless, so they're at their full strength. I'm guessing this is how the Edalus versions of themselves would have turned out. I mean, the Earthland versions that we saw, this is how would they turn out if magic was just as good here on Earth versus over at Edalus. So, crazy powerful. I will admit, out of all the ones I enjoyed the powers the most from the three, Sugar Boy his power was literally one of the best, or if not the best, out of the henchmen. Obviously, the best one has to be forget his name, but he looks like he's got some weird Mortal Kombat kind of appearance going on. He can nullify magic. Believe it or not, guys, for me, one of my favorite magic powers has always been magic negation. Magic negation is literally one of the most amazing things like I've seen, especially furthermore thanks for Black Clover. Also, for example, Black Clover, Asta's power, which is magic negation, but instead of demonstrated through either hand control, book control, or staff control, it's weaved through the control of a sword, and that sword attack instantly cuts and nullifies magic. This dude is purely controlled by his limbs. I'm guessing by the swipe or the palm thrust of his hand, he's able to nullify whatever it contacts with. And I gotta say, that's broken. Magic, negation magic, in my opinion, is one of the most broken magic out there because you can, well, the most broken abilities out there because you can literally say no to anything it comes in contact and reduce them to no more as a human. Also, depending on your opponent, if they're not completely reliant on magic, they have to have some sort of physical adaptation to the situation. So basically, if you're a dude that just relies purely on magic and don't do anything for your physical reserves, you are gonna get screwed heavy, and not in the pleasant way. But yeah, so Gildarts, even though his magic is constantly being negated, he's still able to keep up with this dude because he's physically fit as a fighter, not just as a magic user. Same for his opponent as well. Even though he can negate magic, he has to cope with being able to physically fight into hand-to-hand combat as well. I don't know what's with the staff that he carries because it looks like he carries a staff. I wonder if that's the source of his magic, and maybe if you're able to separate him from the staff he's holding, that probably could prevent him from using his negation magic. Like, it could be like, because every magic has got to have a weakness, or it's got to have some kind of way for you to stop it based on your opponent. Like, for example, this dude, maybe the staff acts as a medium to cross over from the staff to himself. That's why whenever he negates it, I'm guessing maybe as long as he holds the staff, he can negate or be able to use the maximize his overall output of his negation power. Now, as for if that's all he's able to do, I do not know. All I know is he's able to negate. I wonder how would that work for someone like Gajeel, because Gajeel isn't exactly an energy-based magic like Gildarts and Natsu. His is more physical, if that makes sense. So I wonder how would it be if Gajeel attacked him using his iron. By the way, what is happening with Gajeel? He has been gone for the longest. Has he been captured by this legion, or maybe Gajeel is in the works with them or something? I don't know. It's because Gajeel being conveniently gone throughout this whole situation just seems like it doesn't seem like it's just pure coincidence. There's got to be a reason why he's been absent this whole time. And I'm sure this anime is going to tell us why. Because, come on, man. You can't just be gone through all this. Your guild is getting thrashed, beaten, and you're nowhere within sight. Yeah, you either got captured or you're a part of this shit. One of the two. But either way, oh my god. Dude, Fairy Tail got wrecked. So freaking easy. Like, come on, bro. You guys faced worse enemies. You faced Hades. You faced freaking Loxus. You guys faced so many like S-class and above enemies, yet you're getting wiped out by this scrub group. I mean, I'm pretty sure like the Legion platoon or whatever is pretty capable as magic user, probably easily classed at S tier. But come on, Natsu, you defeated a God Slayer. You were able to do some serious damage to Hades. I mean, come on, you beat Loxus. You did all these miraculous things, and yet how are you still getting wrecked by these punks? Come on, dude. You should be wiping the floor with them. But it's a filler. It's not meant to be taken seriously. I know. Trust me. I know. But still, it bugs me that Natsu's getting wrecked by these scrubs. But we'll see what happens. Apparently they got the clock, the hand clock, the hand ticker. So now that they have it, what are they planning to do with it? And is Lucy and Michelle be able to stop them before they get away with it? Because I'm not sure if that's the only missing piece they need to do whatever it is they need to do. Maybe they already have the clock and the rest of... What if they're only missing the ticking hand? Or maybe both ticking hands are missing, and even if they have one, they're still missing the other. Who knows the situation that they're in? The arc is still pretty fresh in. There's a lot of questions going on, not much answers, but I'm sure as we further delve into the story of this plot, we will discover reasons and the full grasp of the situation. But like I said, we'll see in the next reaction. But until then, guys, remember to like, comment, and sub if you haven't already. If you find yourself constantly watching all my posts that I put here and you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing if you're on here on a daily or whenever I post videos or reactions. It would mean a lot to me if you did. If there's anything you guys want differently, or if there's anything you want to talk about with me, whether it be the reaction to the episodes, things that you didn't like, things that could be fixed, please let them know in the comment section too. I read everyone's comments and I reply the best that I can, but no matter what, I always read each and every one of your comments. It's getting more and more difficult to really get out videos lately because, guys, I am nowhere near the amount of subscribers I had previously. I am still way freaking behind. It really feels like I'm back to square one. So it's really hard for me to put out videos and be motivated when before I used to have 200 and something subscribers. Now I'm only at 100 and something. I mean, maybe if I was at least at 200 subscriber count, I would be a bit more relaxed because, hey, at least I got most of my subscribers here. But I don't even have half of the people that I had before here again. They're just not here, and it really bugs me. So once again, to those that are constantly, and I mean constantly, watching my reactions the moment I post them, please, 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 it doesn't take much to just like, comment if you want to, or above everything else, subscribe. Honestly, above everything else, subscribe. Because if you are constantly watching, no matter what, if you're constantly watching and you're not subscribed, why haven't you subscribed? It's like, I'm just saying. But again, it's up to everyone. It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys to decide whether you want to subscribe or not. But if you're here practically every post, then you might as well subscribe. You're here all the time. But how should I end it off? Yeah. Okay. This will probably do it. Guys, what do you think of the Earthland versions of Sugar Boy, Chick manipulating whatever, I keep forgetting his name, and Coco? What do you think of these variations of them? Do you like the Earthland versions of them or the Edeless versions of them more? Personally, me, I prefer the Earthland version simply because Sugar Boy is so much better. Everyone is so much better. But here's the thing. It's not just by how strong they are, magic use. I'm talking about character, ability, presence, design. It's not just about how good they are physically and how strong they are. I'm talking about the whole character package. Who do you prefer more, Edeless version or Earthland version? Even though it's not canon, still give me an opinion. But other than that, guys, that's it. Let me know what you thought of these reactions, and look forward to more Fairy Tail tomorrow. Peace. I'm out. I am Animateer, and I am out. Outie.